My name is Sarah Segar. I am from Experiential Learning Depot, and I have some really amazing project-based learning tools for you that are free, and I'm going to walk you through them right now. They're really going to get you seamlessly through every important phase of self-directed project-based learning in your classroom or homeschool. So they cover the planning phase, the management phase, or the facilitation process, and the execution piece of all of this. So the first part is my project-based learning digital planner. It is a 12-month calendar. It has drag and drop elements that are very specific to project-based learning. So let's say I would like to begin a project-based learning experience, self-directed, on invasive species in my classroom. And we want to get started designing projects on June 6th. I'm going to drag and drop that in there. So the remaining of these drag and drop elements are specific to project-based learning, and I can either drag those in to where I want them, or I can add my own tasks that maybe aren't listed here. So for example, I might say on the 14th, I want to do a project circle with my students. And a project circle is when students get together and share their progress with each other, and then they offer feedback. It's a really cool kind of experience that I hope that you will incorporate in self-directed project-based start. Okay, so that is the PBL Digital Planner. This is super helpful. I have it up on my computer front and center, ready for me every morning when I walk in the door. The second piece of this is my implementation spreadsheet. This is specifically for project-based learning, and it is simply to manage all of the project-based learning experiences that might be going on in my class at once. If I'm a science teacher and I have 30 kids in one class, and each of them are doing their own projects, I need to be able to figure out where they are, what they're doing, where they are in the process of the experience. So on this side of the spreadsheet, I wrote in my siblings' names. And Sarah's going to do her project on zebra mussels, Adam's going to do his project on Eurasian milfoil, and Erin's going to do her project on Asian carp. And I would just keep, if I had more students than 3, I would list them out and list out their project topics. And as they go through each of these checkpoints of self-directed project-based learning, I'll mark off that they've completed that part. So project design, let's say Sarah has her project developed and she's ready to get started. I've approved that project, and she'll start to contact her experts. Let's say Adam has created a project design, but I have not approved it yet. There's some things I can edit, and I'm waiting on him to edit those and then sign up for a project approval meeting again with me. And then Erin is working on Asian carp, and she missed the project intro, so I might have Sarah or Adam come in and introduce her to this experience and get her started on a project design. So however you want to manage these experiences with your students, that is entirely up to you, but this spreadsheet helps you keep track of all those projects that you may have going at once. So this is super important. For many years, I just had a huge Post-it note on the wall where I'd put check boxes. I mean, this was basically on my wall, what you're looking at. So this has been a game changer. I hope that you'll utilize it. Okay, now this last piece, this freebie, is really what all of the project-based learning experiences, tasks, checkpoints lead to. This is the result of everything. So students can, share their GPA or share their rubric score, whatever, but this portfolio really helps students show their work, showcase their work in work that they've really taken pride in. So they're not just showing what their GPA is or what their rubric score was or whether they were able to pass a test. They show, are they competent in these? Are they really deeply understanding the content involved in this? Or did they study just hard enough to pass a test and then they'll forget it? This project-based learning portfolio really showcases all of the experiences that students had that have led to these skills and their understanding of the concepts. So this project-based learning portfolio includes just that. Students add evidence of their project experiences by including photos of their final products and authentic presentations. They add maybe standards that were met in the process, goals that were met, 21st century skills that they built during this experience, and a self-evaluation, reflection. There's a space for a teacher narrative or a place where you can do a project summary of all of the projects that they completed over the course of the session. So this is really your endpoint. This is where everything that your students do with experiential learning will go so that they can share that experience with others. So those are your 3 free self-directed project-based learning resources that I will offer you. There's no strings attached. I highly recommend you grab these and start self-directed project-based learning right now. Good luck, and reach out if you have any questions. Thanks.